Yeah, I got into fitness and strength and conditioning as a rugby player, wanting to improve my performance, but I found so much more from training in the gym. There's tons of life lessons you get about consistency, specificity, just how building good habits helps everything else in life. And that led to me wanting to work with more people to kind of show them that same thing. And when I see someone else have those same epiphanies, it's really good and exciting to see. And that's what Strength Made Simple is about, essentially. You know, there's so much misinformation about training, and it kind of says it in the name. It's really simple, but it's not easy. And we want to help people find how simple it is, but make it so much fun that they want to keep coming back and enjoy their training and make it, you know, a part of their life. Yeah, life can get busy and it's often tough to fit sessions in. So probably the ones I recommend the most are high intensity interval training sessions. They're short, they're sharp, but they're intense. So, you know, you want to use them sparingly because they are tough and kind of mentally hard to get up for. But these are kind of short efforts, but really intense. So a common one is Tabata, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and you do that 8 times. So it only takes 4 minutes, but you've got to go really hard. You've got to ramp the intensity up and go hard, but it gets a lot done in a short period of time. And you wouldn't want to do this training all the time, but if you're really busy and you just need to get something in, something like that would be good. So you can do it on any exercise equipment, or you can just do bodyweight exercises. Not as effective as bodyweight exercises, but it gives you something to go on. And we always say something is better than nothing. So definitely something worth trying if you're busy. Yeah, there's tons of popular diets out there, and yes, some of them work. They may have worked for you in the past, but are they working for you now? What we want to try and help you do is improve your habits so you can sustain a healthy nutrition approach. We don't want yo-yo dieting, and what the research says about these different diets is the main thing that they have in common and why they work is because they reduce calorie intake. So we'll work with you to improve your habits, to help you reduce your calorie intake if that's your goal, to lose body fat and to improve body composition. So what are some of the most effective exercises you can do even at home? And we actually use them here in the gym. It's bodyweight exercises. There's tons of different variations of squats and lunges and push-ups and things like that you can do at home. Dare I say it, the dreaded burpee, but you can do them at home. You can do them with very little space, and they're really good to get a basic level of fitness for you to then come into the gym. So give them a go. Lunges, squats, burpees, push-ups, things like that. Learn to control your body weight, and you're at a great advantage, better than most people. Yeah, training is just one side of the coin. Recovery is also extremely important. But the biggest thing I think people need to know is you don't get better in the gym. The gym is something to stimulate your body to adapt, and then you improve your fitness, you'll burn fat, you'll build muscle, improve your body composition. And you actually do that when you're out at the gym recovering. So you need to have a sensible plan, and we encourage people to train 3 to 4 times a week, which gives them enough time to recover. And of course that depends on their situation. But that gives them enough time to recover so they can adapt and keep improving their performance, which will help them perform better, which will help them improve their body composition and whatever their goal is. So remember, you need to train hard, consistently, but you also need to recover. Yeah, you often come across, plateaus and setbacks in your training to improve your health and fitness. And the best advice I can give you is it's not a linear progression. It's not straight line to success. There's going to be ups and downs, peaks and troughs, but the overall thing we want to see is that trend of overall time increasing. So what I say is take a step back, look at where you've come from. Often you're about here on your journey. Obviously you want to get up here, but remember you started down here, you've already made massive progress. And sometimes the body likes to kind of adapt and settle at a certain place, and that's the time to adjust, and we'll talk to you, help you figure out what's going to help you then progress back up to there. So be patient. The best thing, or the most important thing, is that you stay consistent. So I know it's tough when you hit plateaus, but try and think of the bigger picture, where you've come from and where you're still going. So a common misconception I see about training is that people think training sessions need to be really hard. They need to be maximal, they need to be, putting the body on the line, vomiting and, intense every single time. But the reality is we can't always train like that. And the majority of the time, they need to be good workouts, just raising the level of what we're used to, but not, maximal, not really, really difficult. The harder they are, the more time we need to recover, and then we can't train as regularly and consistently. And also it's really mentally demanding to actually get to that state to be able to train like that. So I think Dan John calls them punch the clock workouts, where you get in, you get it done, and you get enough results so you can keep progressing, but not so you're vomiting and in a ball of sweat on the floor. So just rein it back in, do workouts that you can achieve, and that'll keep you coming back regularly. Training alone will not help you achieve your goals. You need to have a good nutrition approach. We try and keep it simple here, clues in the name, but three tips now that you can use would be to firstly have a variety of different foods. So a common one you hear is try and eat the rainbow, so a variety of colours in your fruit and veg, and that'll make sure you're getting all the good different phytonutrients, micronutrients that help all those different bodily processes. Next one is try and eat more protein. Protein is really good, it helps you recover from training sessions, but it also, because it's quite filling, it prevents you eating those things you probably shouldn't be eating. Just makes it easier if you're not craving them, because you get a decent amount of protein. And then last thing is try and stick to whole food. So try and cook for yourself, not having pre-prepared meals and things like that. Try and cook for yourself, whole foods, and then after that, if you need some supplements for protein, for example, that they're acceptable, but try and have a whole foods, nutritious, high protein diet, and that will kickstart you and really support your training. So the best advice I have for people who feel intimidated about joining a gym or starting training is kind of think about how you feel now, and then think about other people in the gym. Often we think people in the gym are going to be these awesome, mega fit people who just love training, but actually the majority are just like you and me, that they probably feel a bit intimidated as well. So kind of go with that mindset. We're all there trying to get better, and you'll be actually surprised that people actually want to try and help you. And that's what we find in group training. There's people there help raise people up when they're struggling, and you'll find at some point you'll be doing the same for someone as well. So come at it with an open mind, and you'll be surprised about what you can achieve and how you'll feel about the environment. So my number one tip for someone new to exercise who wants to make it a habit is just make it really easy. Try and remove any obstacles from you actually doing it, and try and make it fun. Oftentimes we think, I can't do an hour-long session, I can't do something really tough and hard. We talk ourselves out of doing anything at all. Try and set yourself goals that are really easy to achieve, and then when you achieve them, you get more motivated, and then you can actually increase what you're doing. So start out really easy, give yourself an easy target to complete, and that'll just keep you motivated to improve things and keep getting better. Who do we work with at Strength Made Simple? The answer is everyone and anyone. But one thing all our clients do have in common is they have a goal, something they want to achieve, and our job is to help them find a way to achieve that and hold them accountable and keep them on the path to achieving that goal. So we've got policemen, we've got nurses, we've got farmers, we've got small business owners, we've got young athletes, we've got retirees, we've got a whole continuum of people, but they all have a goal in mind, something they want to achieve, and they want people to hold them accountable to be able to do that. So the lesson there is, the first thing is have a goal. Think of something that really motivates you to put the work in, and we'll be here to help you do that. Here at Strength Made Simple, we work with you on a one-to-one level, even if you're in group environment, to find out where you're at, where you want to go, and the best approach to do that. And there's tons of ways to do it, and we find one that you'll enjoy and you'll be able to adhere to, because that's what it's all about. We want people to have fun and enjoy improving and growth.